National Taiwan University Hospital on Thursday celebrated the recovery of its last coronavirus patient to be discharged. This patient, a man in his 50s, had spent 75 days in the hospital. He was brought back from the brink of death many times, and his doctors say it will be some time yet before his body functions return to normal. Even so, the patient was in good spirits today as he spoke to local press. He thanked his medical team for caring for him just like family.
He's brought to the table in a wheelchair as he's still a little frail. This man, who's asked to remain anonymous, had suffered from an aggressive case of COVID-19. He says he is extremely grateful to have lived to tell the tale.
NTU Hospital's medical team snatched me back from death's door. I want to thank all of the frontline staff at the negative pressure chamber and the intensive care unit who looked after me as if I were family.
This patient experienced his first symptoms in late March. After his diagnosis, his condition deteriorated quickly, leading to kidney failure and septic shock. From April to May, he was on extracorporeal life support for 33 days and intubated for 37 days. Of his 75 days in the hospital, 47 were spent in the intensive care unit. NTU Executive Vice President Zhang Xiangchun said this case had been the one most difficult to treat, with medical expenses exceeding 1 million NT.
It was a very difficult case. It can be said he had a foot in the grave, or that he was in a tug of war with the king of the underworld. And even so, we pulled him back. It really was no easy feat. When I left the negative pressure chamber, all the medical staff, when I was behind the acrylic, everyone was in the corridor shouting my name and cheering, saying, "You can do it, stay strong." It all went quite smoothly. As for the medical bills, I hope that NTU Hospital can give me a discount.
The man expressed his appreciation for the tireless care provided by more than 100 NTU hospital staff. Although he's recovered from the disease, after effects linger. He has pulmonary fibrosis, which makes it difficult to breathe. He requires rehabilitation to get his strength back.
His lungs are down to 70% normal capacity. Oxygenation is down to 50%. Sometimes it takes half a year to get your strength to a point that's slightly above the basic requirement. For some people, that can take 2 or 3 years or more.
Since January 23rd, NTU Hospital has cared for 17 patients with mild or severe coronavirus cases. Their average age was 45. All of them were discharged by mid-June. At Thursday's event, the medical team celebrated the end of this chapter of its coronavirus fight.